Tennessee State University, and he's talking about the impact of poverty on African Americans. And so, Professor Sanford, let's see if we can pick up where we left off the last time and to give you an opportunity to further develop some of the things that you're saying in reference to the impact that poverty is having upon African Americans. Let's do it from that perspective.
Okay, well, thanks so much. In that last segment, we made an effort to try to contextualize the aspect of health disparities among African Americans, and we find that there's disproportionate in comparison to others. For instance, when we look at the data demographically throughout the United States, for instance, the state of Tennessee, we are ranked like number 3 in the nation in overbeats and overweight issues that will then cause chronic illnesses. So when you control for race and ethnicity, you find it's disproportionate for certain ethnic groups, although it is also a problem for the total population. Some of it is certainly a part of Southern culture, but still disproportionate for African Americans, not only in the Southern states, but throughout the United States. Interestingly, the present candidate, Hillary Clinton, is also looking at issues related to disparities economically among Americans throughout the United States. And I think there's a strong notion even there that different ethnic groups are certainly experiencing this disproportionately. So when you think in terms of income and how income and living in poverty impacts people's lives, it always brings about a lot of ills within that particular ethnic group, whoever you may be. And so African Americans in many instances are very disproportionate, Native Americans, Hispanics, other ethnic groups. If they're disproportionately related to education, and then that's going to impact, of course, the low income. As you may very well know, our national president right now has made every effort to try to raise the minimum wage to $15 per hour throughout the United States. And even if that becomes law throughout the United States, and when you think in terms of the rates and how expensive it is to live and to live in a healthy, good quality of life, that still puts a person in a very disproportionate type of fashion in relation to education, in relation to health, in relation to maintaining a family, in relation to raising a child and socializing them in the correct way. So when we look at some of these disparities in the United States, they're very strongly related to the culture of poverty.
And so there's no way around getting over the fact that African Americans are disproportionately impacted by poverty, as I think as you're indicating.
Yeah, absolutely. And historically, we can see this from an earlier time period to the present. There have been a lot of inequalities that have existed within the system. And when I always talk about social structure, I'm thinking about the main institutions that make up society, such as economics, such as the family. And when you look at economics and how that's related to the family, and if economics is not going well, if you have a high level of family breakup. When you think about medicine, I know we have a national health care policy right now, but that's always been a problem.